Hey guys, so for today's look I have a kind of glam zombie look. I kind of won this actually, but I really like the way it came out. So to start off, I already have foundation on my face, and the foundation I used was the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and my shade I believe is 3.0, but I'll put the exact shade down below. So to start off the scarring look, I'm just going to put a layer of liquid latex using a foundation brush where I would usually put my contour shade, and I did it here because I kind of went for a cut up contour kind of look. So the way I do it is I put a layer of liquid latex, and then I put a layer of toilet paper, and I use toilet paper because it's thin, so it's easily blended into the skin because it's so thin you can build it up. So I'm doing a layer of liquid latex, a layer of toilet paper, and then I'm going to repeat it 2 or 3 times until I get the desired kind of scar look, and then I'm going to do the same to the other side. And you don't have to worry about this being too perfect. It looks like a rectangle on my face right now, but once the foundation's on and everything's kind of blended and set, it looks much more natural and scar-like. So now I'm just repeating the same steps on the other side of my face, and you want to make sure they're kind of even, you know, the same evenness on each side. And the last layer that's going to be on this is the liquid latex. That's the last step before you add the foundation and blend it into your skin. So before you put your foundation, you want to make sure that the liquid latex has dried on top. So now that my liquid latex is dry, I'm just putting the same foundation over where I put the toilet paper and liquid latex. I'm also going to bring it over my cheek again just to like make everything the same color once again, and I'm using it with a damp beauty blender just because I feel like it's the most gentle and it won't peel off the paper on the skin. Now I'm just going to set it with a translucent powder, and this just makes the fake blood stick to the skin better. So now I'm using the back of my tweezers, and I'm just going to kind of tear the center of the scar open so it looks more like an open wound and not just, you know, like a rough scar on my face. So I'm just peeling it using the tweezers, and I'm going to repeat it on the other side. These don't have to be exactly symmetrical. Scars aren't exactly symmetrical, so whatever you feel like you like. Now I'm just using the back of my tweezers again and just kind of flipping open the wound a little bit just to give it more of like a fresh, more gory look to it. And then I'm just using a sponge. It's kind of like a Brillo-y sponge, and I'm just dabbing on some fake spray blood. So I sprayed the fake blood directly onto the sponge, and then I'm just kind of patting it all over my face, mostly concentrating by the wounds, but then I'm going to bring it down my neck a little bit and also on my forehead a little bit as well. And I'm just going to add more blood. The more blood, the better when it comes to Halloween, in my opinion. Now I decided to not just do the contour wounds, but I wanted to add another little wound on my forehead. I just felt like it would bring the look together more. So now I'm just doing the same liquid latex toilet paper kind of build up, but this time I'm just doing it in more of a circular shape rather than a straight line. Now I'm using the gel fake blood. This is different than the spray blood. I'm just putting this in the center of the wound using a small shadow brush. So I'm just going to dip into the gel and then just kind of dab it into the wound. And then I kind of dripped it into the wound as well to make it look a little thicker and a little more gory. And you could just put this wherever you want. I just dabbed it all around my face. Now I'm just bringing some of the blood down my neck while the wound on my forehead dries, and now that that's dry, I'm just going to do the same foundation step and the loose powder step on my forehead as I did on my cheek wounds. I'm going to be using my tweezers to open up this scar as well and make it an open wound, but rather than put it in a straight line, I'm opening it into a circle, so the wound is going to be round rather than straight. And now I'm just dabbing the spray blood with the sponge all over this wound. And now I'm just going to add the gel blood in the center, and just like the other wounds, you could put more blood, less blood, however you feel comfortable and whatever you think looks best for you. Now I'm just adding a little bit of highlight to give my face a little more dimension on the side that doesn't have blood. And that is it for this glam zombie look. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great Halloween, and please don't forget to subscribe.